Well, good morning, folks. Welcome to the channel. And this morning I will be talking to you on where I get my inspiration and the army list details for the Norse fantasy army I'm working on. Now, I really am interested in playing 3rd edition. I know it's like, sorry about the phone there. I know there is a minefield of rules in there, but it's the first, well, not the first, it's the set of rules that really inspired me to do Warhammer more when I was a lot younger. So yeah, so that is one of the lists. The other list is from 4th edition, from when they used to do a journal at that point as well, which I was kind enough to have printed at GW at the time it was out. That was in Lenton, of course, because we were going down there quite regular to play before it got absolutely busy like it is now. So yeah, so the main inspiration for the Norse army list for 3rd edition is 107 White Dwarf, and this list was, just bear with me a moment, was put together by, getting there folks, should have bookmarked it really, but that's me, getting there. Rick Priestley and Nigel Stillman. It tells you a bit of a background. It's called the War Herd of the Norse, which is basically war horde. In here it has all the stats, the level 5 to level 25 hero, and the same for wizards. It has stats in here for wolfman and giant wolf. All your dwarves, tells you the army selection, about your character models that you can do, and wizards and how many you can have in your points. Then you go on to rank and file. You've got 0 to 20 Huskarls. You have 20 to 120 warrior bondsmen. Now, if I remember rightly, the 20 is the minimum you have to have within your force. And you've got bondsmen's archers, berserkers, thralls, Uffenar, Norse dwarves, dwarves bondsmen, dwarves berserkers, Norse dwarf troll slayers, Norse dwarf giant slayers, and then you've got the rules on skirmishing, what you can use for skirmishes, your baggage train, allies, etc. Now, I will go into this much deeper. We'll go through the book at some point, well, the magazine at some point, so you can see all the different options you can have for those that are stated. Hopefully, Drew Day Williams, you may watch this, so it'll give you more ideas of what to sculpt. Please. So yeah, so that's that one. So that's White Dwarf 107. So yeah, so if you want to look out for that, folks, get on eBay or wherever else, or wherever you can download things from. That's the number you're looking for those that are really interested in 3rd edition and wanted to do a Norse army. The only Norse printed stuff that I can find that was available at the time, other than White Dwarf, was the mercenary part that was in the Warhammer Armies book of the time. So if you want a full comprehensive army, that is what you're looking for. White Dwarf 107. Now, as mentioned before, I was lucky enough for 4th edition, when we're playing a lot of that, it was got the this one printed out. I think it was over a number of different journals at the time, excuse me. A bit like the Kislev one, where you had all your background, an introduction to it, And then you went into your various, lore and bestiary behind the units and what they can and can't do, and the animals and monsters they were allowed to have. So there were that, and then you get your army list as well. So what I'll do, I'll probably go for a quick flick through that with you. Norse army list, edited and compiled by Ian Pitstock and Gav Thorpe. Stories by Carl Brown. Norse artwork by Stuart Thomas. So that's the Warhammer Norse army list itself. In there, you were allowed to take Valkyries, Norse shamans, berserkers. Which gives you the background on those as well. What else was there? Your war mammoth, yetis, I believe, and various other things. Huskars, Norse beastmen, thralls, Uffenjar. They also has the countercharge special rule. So yeah, your army list as well. All your equipment that you're able to take. Your characters, your battle standard. Excuse me. 2 yawns. Bad night's kit. Then you've got all your different regiments of Huskars, Valkyrie, Offenoir, Bondsman. I probably said that wrongly, Offenoir, or whatever they're called. What else was there? You've got your Thralls, Berserkers, Ulfjarls, Hunters, Beastmen, Norse Dwarves, Giant, Ogres, various monsters that are in the back you're allowed to take. Again, you've got all the breakdown of how the War Mammoth works with Norse Dwarves in it or with normal Norse in it. And then you get the in-depth rules in another bit by Ian Pitstock to do with Norse War Mammoths when being fired out, what you hit and how it combats and all that lot. How it flees and pursues. Then you have your special characters by Ian Pitstock again, which is Eric Redax, High King of the Norse. All his special rules. Strumjarl, Shaman Lord of Esgard or Guard, Esgard, Yarsgard, whatever it is. Murdered that name probably. Yeah, so you've got that. You've also got Raven Sword, Kjell Thunderhand, Dragon Slayer. That's another one of the characters you can take. Some magic items as well were in that. So yeah, so there's all that in there, and then later on I've got another one that's done later on, I think, for tournaments. Try to balance it out a bit, I believe. Excuse me, because apparently that other one was quite strong, though I can't see it. So you got all the bestiary again of Norse, but this was compiled by, does it say? It doesn't really say. Whether it was a full proper official one, I don't know, but the command came down from on high from WPS Supremo Rob Broom. Somebody called Steve rewrites the Norse army list and brings it up to speed for the current edition of the Warhammer rules, and I want it ready by October, it says here. So I don't know whether this is for 5th edition or what. So it's got spaces where artwork should have been put in. There's a Norse timeline and all your bestiary again. All the stuff mentioned in the 4th edition. What you can and can't have. It's the same as before, all broken down and what have you. But I don't think this was fully released to general public. This is again something we got down at Warhammer Lenton. So yeah, but again, this has got a slight variant on it, what you can and can't have amongst your troops. The difference in this, you've got to have a unit of bondsmen. But then again, the rest of it is then choose it yourself as to what goes in. Oh, this is the list that's got Yeti in. You can only have one Yeti in your army, but you may not include a giant. So yeah, but you'll see me playing these at some point. It's got Norse Tacticus in the back as well, how to build your army up, and some hints on what to do. So yeah, that's all my inspiration for all the things to do with the Norse army that I'm working on. So yeah, I'll be back at some point with an in-depth look at both army lists. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed that. If you have, give me a thumbs up. If you want to carry on doing more stuff on the Norse, please give me a heads up in comments below, and anything else that I come across I will share with you. I'll be heavily moving into this Norse. I know I keep saying it, but it's been sat around too long now, and I need to get it finished, as it may be a display game later on in the year. So I want to get stuff, seriously stuck into. So yeah, anyway, folks, thanks for tuning in. I hope you've all had a great weekend and carry on having a great day. Happy gaming, and I'll see you all very soon. Cheers. Bye.